Okay, this is going to be a bit of a renovation video, not all in one go, probably two parts, we'll see. Found this yesterday in the garden after moving my late brother's trailer. It must have dropped out and just been left there for a year or so. I don't know if it's ever worked. If anybody can guess what it is before I open it up. There you go. Quite interesting. There is some, I think we're going to lose that if I try and clean that off, but I'll give it a go. So it's quite, I just found it, picked it up, I thought, what is this? Anyway, he was always into gadgets. And it's a very, very old Primus. I don't think there's, I've looked on the internet, there's not much about them. You've got one of these with a pin in for cleaning the jet, I believe. If anybody knows any more about these, please just leave it leave a message in the description, well, not description, leave a message down below. Anyway, so here's the. So I'm going to try. If anybody's got any ideas how we can give this out, I'm going to give it a go anyway, but I'm not too sure. There's writing everywhere. I think it's just like paper that's embedded itself. Anyway, okay, that's the case. It's doable. It's not totally naff. See that? And this little thing. I've done a little bit of research. There's not a lot about them. So I'm going to do a bit of a renovation project on it. And I'm going to have a go at getting it going. As far as I can make out, what I did find out, I'm not too sure, it says petrol. There we go. Petrol. It is, it says ENG number 171536. SV number 48624, if you can see that. Hi Darwin. And then at the side it's a Primus number 70, and we've looked at that and we have found one. And the idea is with this is you take the cap off, well, the head, the jet. No, that's not the jet, this is just the, on your tail, mate. This is your jet. So it looks like it's blocked, so I'm going to have to give that a bit of a clean, if you can see that. Okay. And then you drop some fuel. I'm not too sure what yet, probably use, if it says petrol, I'll use petrol. And then, what you tend to do then is you cup it, I was told, until you see a tiny bit of fuel, and what you do is the heat of your hands will put pressure inside the system, the cylinder, and that will just make it just take a little bit of fuel at the top and drip into your lower tray, and then you screw this back on again. I know what you're thinking, why did you turn it off? That's what I was thinking. And then you ignite this. That then, in turn, heats this shaft. It also puts the heat into the cylinder, which then causes it to pressurize, and then as it rises up here into the shaft, it vaporizes, and then it should ignite and hit that. And to put it out is just a simple blow on it. And then for transport, I think it's Army, or I don't know. Anyway, I'll do some more research into it. And then once it's cooled down and you've blown it out, you take the top off, and you've got this little cap. And then this little brass cap fits on. And that's it, and then it's ready for transport. And then also, of course, once you've blown it out, you have to release this valve just to let any pressure out, but it's got to be out first, otherwise you might get a burst of flames from the pressurized canister. So there we go. So I'm going to do a renovation job, give it a good clean all this up, clean the jets out, do everything, and then I'll have a go at the case. But prior to number one, I'll have a go at this, get it all clean, polished up, get the jets sorted, and then see if we can fire it up. So yeah, looks like fun. Anybody's got any information on these and knows anything, you know, definitely please just leave a message. That would be great. Trademark. Primus. You see that? J-Mark Primus. It's not bad, Nick. Primus number 70. There we go. So I'm going to have a go at giving her a clean first and see where we go with that. So, good old Brasso. It's not, this is the liquid stuff, but I got a mate at work. He said, oh, I got some of this stuff as well. Probably some of us will recognise this. It's the old fashioned, well, there is old fashioned, I don't know what it is now. I don't know if they still use Brasso, does he? Anyway, let's have a quick look. Am I doing this right? Am I doing it wrong? I don't know. I haven't done this for yonks. Remember we used to do this when we were kids with my mum. Go and clean the brasses. Oh, Mum, it's really boring. I don't care. If you want your dinner, you'll go and do the brasses. Used to like brasses those days. You don't have to watch this if you don't. You can turn the video up or wind it forward if you want. But I just looks quite... I'm going to have a look, see what it turns out like and see what it polishes like. And we'll give it a bit of a wipe. There's a bit of a rust spot on that one. That might be a bit too far gone there. Can you see that? It looks like it's going to polish up quite nicely, but there's some bits of... Looks like it's seen some better days, hasn't it? Sorry. I think that'll come up quite nicely. So I won't bore you with this, but I'll carry on with this and get it to sort of speck and spam, and then I'll get to the point where we can put fuel in it and then ignite it and see if we can get this old beauty going. See how clean I can get this. Yeah, nice though. Look at that. See your face in it. Very good. I've been on this about 15 minutes now. I think I've got just underneath the so this is your fire sort of bowl. I don't know what they call it. And Genie of the lamp. No, I don't think so. I know I'll be wishful. Yeah. Yeah, so I've been on this about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Quite satisfying, really. Feeding the chickens. Nope. Sorry about the chicken noises. That was my wife doing an impression of a chicken. Now we've got a couple of chickens here, rescues, which we'll get a couple of eggs a day off them. Nice. Anyway, I don't know if you wanted to know that, but there you go. Yeah, so yeah, that is fun. I'm starting on the sides in a bit. That's when they're going to come up. I've got a bit more to do just inside here, and then just inside here, and then I might have to, because I know the jet is absolutely, it's blocked, and this little pin that goes in it is it's rusty, so that's not going to do much good. So I might have to find something else that fits it. Just otherwise, I'm going to put it in there. It's going to snap off, and then we're going to be in trouble. So if I can clean that pin, that would be great. But I'll take the jet out, I think, because the jet comes out. It actually all comes apart. This comes apart, and then the little fuel dish at the bottom here. This will come out as well. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, right. So I'd probably say about an hour. I'll just clean this up for you. There's one bit I didn't think I'd get, and that's on the Primus. I'll just show you in a second. Woo! Look at that. So they had this bit here, and I thought that had gone, but I've almost got it out. I've got the bottom out. So it was a bit rusty. I thought it was rusty anyway, but for some reason it's cleaned up nicely. Let me just give it a quick. I don't want to bore you cleaning. You don't want to see all of it. So let's have a quick splash around with the cloth. Okay. So far, a bit of a glitch there I'm struggling with. I'll have a go with that. Started on the handle. Looking good. So I'll carry on around here. See the difference. So the next part of the video I'll show you when I finish cleaning it, and then we'll take the jet out. It's fun anyway. I'll take the jet out, make sure that's clear. I might even disassemble the fuel dish at the bottom here. Yeah, and then I'll start doing the top as well. But looking pretty good. I've got the base to do as well. The base is not that bad actually. See where it's soldered. I'm not too sure how old it is. I'd like to find out if anybody knows. Doesn't say on it. Doesn't say a date. Not that I know of. Patent SV number 48624.ing number 171536 petrol. Napath. And then benzoline, I presume it's, and then benzene. It must be different types of fuel, or how they called it. French, German, Switzerland. I know it's a Swedish, I think it's made in Switzerland, these are, I believe. Anyway, there you go. I'll carry on. Catch you a bit later. Okay, what I'm doing here, I've got a little piece of, not too rough, but I think it's 200 grit. Now, if you can see that, I don't know if you can, a little, and I'm just gently scoring it across the paper. You can see it get a bit shiny, so I get this jet free. I don't want to polish it all up and find I can't even get it working. That should do. That's it. And then, if you'll go in the hole, I might take this jet out. It seems like it is really badly blocked. Yeah, I'll take the jet out. So far, I think we're a bit stuck at the moment now, because I think the jet's blocked. So this might have to be part one, I think, and until we can get to test it, I'll just but definitely the jet's blocked. I think someone's tried to clean it before with the little pin, not this one. You get two of these. That bit. And it's just block solid. I can't get into it. I'll have to look at that. So okay, so part one is cleaning it up. I got loads of information. I found lots of information on the internet about it. It's up to 1930s. It is either pre or is produced around about 1930s. I think it's a Switzerland brand. It takes leaded petrol. I'm sure we can do something about that. If anybody's got, I'm going to put this video on, and if anybody's got any ideas like this jet, there's someone out there who's going to have a spare one, or got any ideas on how to get the jet out. I've tried a pin. It is a very, very small, minute hole. That would be great. Yeah, I've sussed out how to light it. But I just thought you'd like to see this anyway, so. Very nice. Just the jet, and I reckon we can get it going. So like, share, subscribe if you wish. Appreciate that. I can do some more videos then. It's not over exciting, but it's quite enjoyable. Yeah, and the next vid, hopefully we can get it going, and then also a bit of renovating on that, and then we'll do a bit of a brew up. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the vid. I enjoyed transforming it into its former glory. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. All the best, guys, gang, girls.